Now, Thabiso Molefe from the MK Party secured the party's first ward outside of KZN. Molefe beat the EFF and the ANC to claim Ward 45 in the Rustenburg municipality during the by-election that was held on the 28th of August. He joins me now in studio. Thabiso, thank you so much for joining us and congratulations on winning that ward.
Okay, thanks for having me, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, tell me, what was your reaction? Were you expecting to win this ward? I mean, the MK Party is relatively new in politics. Obviously, other parties that you were going up against have been running or not within that ward. Were you expecting this win?
No, actually, I've expected to win because of before. Remember, working with the communities and activists, I've been on the ground working with the chief for the period of 7 years.
Okay.
And then I've employed people in my community, of which I'm familiar with the process there. And then I've been in politics for almost 45 years, and then working with other members of other different political parties.
This was previously an ANC ward?
Yes.
And what have been the issues in that ward?
Actually, currently, remember the ward, it's under the Royal Bafokeng administration land, of which there's only few people under the people who are residing under the mine premises, of which is the site of Karia village, where the mine is taking care of their people, and then we are under the administration of Royal Bafokeng. Usually, the two communities, Potsaneng and Tekwana, where the voters are staying, we are not being administered by the RLM, of which is the Rustenburg local municipality. Okay. We are under the Royal Bafokeng administration. Yeah.
So in terms of service delivery, access to water, access to electricity, have those been flowing properly and freely for the residents of Ward 45?
No, actually, with regards to issue of water, we don't have problem because of Royal Bafokeng is being operating well with us, giving us water. We don't have water outrage like the people who are staying in Ramochana and Tlhabane. Because of those people, they are drinking the Magalies water, and then we are drinking red water. And then Royal Bafokeng is the one which is taking care of our people with regards to issue of water. And then with regards to electricity, we haven't had a problem with regards to issue of electricity until such time they brought the squatter camp called Bokamoso, of which there was complaint which was laid at the RLM offices. And then afterwards, they went and changed the line from the mine to the ESCOM line. Then the, what do we call this? The electricity then started, we started having the what do you call the load shedding.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem as though that ward necessarily had any problems or any issues. Why do you think that members of that community moved from voting for the ANC and towards the MK Party?
Remember, previously the mayor there and the Mamuluku Kubai, the former minister, I don't know whether she's still the minister there in the presidency's office. She came at our ward, and then she was walking around and telling people that they were going to get the RDP for 3 years back, and then she never delivered to her promise to the community. And then the community decided that they better leave the political party which is coming to lie to them and say they're going to give them the RDPs and then not delivering those promises.
So based on broken promises, then the people of Ward 45 in that Rustenburg municipality then chose to go with the MK Party. So what promises did you make them that you won't break, and hopefully come the municipal elections in 2026, you're able then to grow that base of supporters?
Remember, hence I said I've been working with that community on the ground. I worked with the chief. With my experience, with the relationship that I have with the community, they have a belief in me to say, Thabiso, we know him, he can deliver. Whenever he promised the community that he's going to do 1, 2, 3, and then he deliver. Like for the past 4 days, 2 days before I went and saw, 2 days before I got ordained, there was an water outrage, of which I went to the municipality. I told them that since ever the IEC has declared that I'm a councillor, please, you better give the water trucks. I don't care whether there's an MOU between the municipality, and the municipality and the RBA. my community won't suffer because of the MOU. Please bring the truck so that I can provide water to my community.
And how important is it for you to have that kind of relationship with the community? I mean, you say you've lived within that ward for the last 36 years, which is almost all of your life. For you to understand, be a part of that community so you understand the issues from an experiential point of view and not with them telling you what it is that they experience as a community. How important is that, especially as a new councillor?
Now, hona go monate go nna le that relationship mo community yaka, and then with my experience go bereka mo lekgotleng as a youth leader, as an activist, and then it happened gore ke kgetho ka secretary, and then whatever the promises tse ne ke di ira go lekgotleng, and then ke be ke deliver azange ka fana ka empty promise e be ke sa delivery. Yeah.
So it's been very important for you to work up the ranks from a youth perspective and you understanding the community as is. So what are your plans for Ward 45 going forward? And what are you working towards? We know the municipal elections are coming up in 2026. And of course, those that have voted for you now are going to be using the promises that you make, the work that you give as a benchmark in terms of who they would be voting for in those municipal elections.
You know, every time the councillors has never us as councillors, we usually give empty promise to the community, and then we start by selling jobs, selling business opportunity. We similar delivery to the community. Mine is different. My approach is different because of I have started by calling the business people, and then Gabitsa CPF, and then Gabitsa unemployed people. I established a labor desk. Go the VDA Baringitekwana, the business forum. And then we said, labor desk, CPF, the community police forum. I, as a council, I won't be employing people direct. I'm going to use this structure as a labor desk to employ the members of the community. Because of we have the infrastructure that has been vandalized by thieves coming into our community.
Right.
So we don't know those thieves already. So we said, no, labor desk is going to work hand in hand, with CPF. CPF, we want plus minus 60 to 70 people who will be patrolling in the community. But the labor desk, we are going to employ people from the pool CPF so that we can empower, we can start to empower,
able to empower
the
those
CPF.
there. Right.